Epic Universe is the most covered upcoming theme park in history. From the very first concept arts in 2019 to the very first bolts drilled in place, it's all been seen in real time and bombarded by nonstop rumors, expectations, hot takes, and hype. It's crazy to think there was once a time where people would enter a brand new theme park unknowing of the adventures that awaited them. Not anymore. In our world today, we are owned by the media. Society has become a hive mind. The media tells us what's popular, what isn't, what we should want, and what we shouldn't, and these beliefs spread throughout society like a contagious virus, creating these global common shared beliefs. Like Apple is better than Android, a nice watch represents wealth, and most of us don't have the attention spans to investigate what actually has logical consistency and how we truly feel about a topic. So, having the upper hand in the media is such a crucially powerful asset to have. And Universal has checkmated the media with Epic Universe. Through their genius PR, they've achieved the common shared belief that their new for 2025 theme park will be one of, if not the greatest theme park in history. And this belief has led to a tremendous cult-like following, with millions of eager fans desperately waiting to empty out their wallets for this park, and it hasn't even opened yet. In this video, we'll look into the cult-like fanbase, the psychology, and the successful PR execution behind the most exciting thing coming to the theme park industry in decades. Theme park fans have always been more on the obsessive side. Look at Disney adults, for example, who oftentimes go into serious debt maintaining their Peter Pan lifestyle of visiting Disney as much as possible to obtain that childlike feeling of joy felt when entering a Disney park. They are definitely a cult-like fanbase. The thing with Epic Universe fans is that they have demonstrated almost just as much passion as Disney adults, but without an actual park to go to. Their drug is the potential. Epic Universe fans have obsessed over the updates of this park and the tracking of every little new detail that is added, and it has been treated with lots of passion and dedication. This is because the blossoming of Epic Universe, in the 6 years it's been followed by the media, has become such a cultural phenomenon to the point where it's now more than just an upcoming theme park, but the universal idea of the next big thing. Even to the point where some are making a living off of covering this park. YouTube sensation Theme Park Stop, your first stop for Epic Universe news, has gained stardom primarily from their series Epic Universe News, which in each episode they pretty much give an extremely in-depth progress report of the park. The near-weekly series has over 100 videos, with each episode generating hundreds of thousands of views, yet they often cover the most mundane little changes, like the trim brakes have been added on a coaster, or the fireworks are testing. Regardless, they have people completely glued. They even have a Patreon with over 1,000 monthly paying subscribers showing their support to these updates, and have become a staple of Epic Universe hype and pushed the boundaries of what a theme park YouTube channel can accomplish. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, what new park has a kingdom full of people wonderstruck over the most minuscule little details every single week? It's extreme. According to the YouTube search volume metric on vidIQ, on a monthly basis, the term Epic Universe is searched more than the terms Disney World and Universal Orlando combined. So yes, we've all gone bonkers for this park and it hasn't even opened yet. Now, why and how? Here's the psychology behind it. Cults rely on one thing: people who are internally lost. They recruit lost, vulnerable people and exploit them by introducing a purpose in their life. They provide the crucial role of the fatherly figure that humans biologically need, and due to their distorted image of love and normality for various reasons, they become victimized to the control of the cult. In essence, they steal your identity by giving you one. Epic Universe has stolen your identity. No, but cult psychology does help us understand Epic Universe's fanbase. It's the same framework of thinking, just in a more middle-class suburban lens. While people need a purpose in life in the sense of an identity, people also need a purpose in the sense of having a driving motivation to get by in life. A vacation, a new car, or a pretty girlfriend that you work for to try and achieve. I mean, look at how the modern-day work week is shaped, for example. You work hard for 5 days of the week, looking forward to those 2 days of freedom where you can recharge and rest. Without the 2-day break, there would be no driving motivation to persevere and you would burn out. That's how they trap you inside their system, but that's besides the point. These are the shoes I believe Epic Universe is filling. I think all of these people who watch these updates every week are using this park as a driving motivation, a positive force in their life to get by. or at the very least, a distraction from real-world responsibility. And the people who have purchased the preview tickets and have booked trips already are people with a desire to escape work, run off with their significant other, or give their family a perfect vacation. Epic Universe is the perfect medium for all of that. It's quite a simple idea, actually. People want an escape, and Epic Universe provides. Now, how did they sell such a powerful idea so effectively to so many people? There's the idea of the world's greatest theme park. Then there's the blueprint of Epic Universe. And somewhere in between is where the actual park will fall. Of course, the perfect theme park is just a fictional concept as it is subjective to all people, and Epic Universe could technically just be a good theme park instead of all these incredibly revolutionary tags it's been given. But none of that really matters. Regardless of how good the actual park will be, the PR team has sold it as the greatest theme park in the world. The perfect escape. Now how? Well, of course, I wasn't part of the official marketing department of this park, so take what I say as you will. But I believe they've achieved this by simply showing us their product. Every little detail, saving nearly zero surprises for opening day because the concept of their product is near perfection. They aren't advertising lies, but they also aren't exactly advertising the truth. They're advertising the concept. In the beginning, they advertised their blueprint. Then they advertised concept animations, and pretty soon they'll advertise the physical manifestation of the concepts. And it will all continue to work effectively until opening day, because the concept of the park was designed to perfectly fill those human desires. Look at how Epic Universe is shaped. The lands are separated by portals, magic portals that you can go through to enter a fantasy world far, far away from responsibility. And you look at the themes of the park. Each theme has been purposely chosen to provide an immersive experience for guests of all ages. These are timeless franchises, and monsters will always succeed in sparking fear regardless of if the context is known or not. Now, will the park actually be as good as its design? That remains a mystery. Concepts don't always get received the way they're expected to when experienced by real people. I said the advertising campaign will be effective until opening day, because once the general public experience the park is when the truth will come out and the actual reviews will base the expectations for the park. But overall, it's looking pretty good for Universal. Some of the actual scenes of this park that have been seen look to be just as good or even better than the concept arts. I think one could also argue the massive hype around Epic Universe is the result of a theme park company that has been extremely successful in recent years, at least as a contributing factor to all of it. Pretty much since the creation of the $300 million Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure in 2019, Universal has continuously spent the money in creating high-quality rides the fans want. They are a rapidly expanding company, and their brand image has never been at a better place. They are the allies in the media, while their rivaling company Disney have been labeled the enemy for replacing fan-favorite rides with subpar experiences, being too expensive, and the brand fatigue that has dragged them down in the film side of their company. So you gotta give it to Universal. They have created a good name for themselves, and people now only naturally expect the same quality in their new projects. So to conclude, Universal has created one of the most revolutionary and immersive theme park designs of all time, and its advertising campaign, which grand plan was to present every single behind-the-scenes detail to the public, has worked so well because the park was so well crafted to appeal as an escape. Not to mention the complete gravitas the campaign has held, with touching personal videos of people like Steven Spielberg and CEO Mark Whitsenbury elaborately presenting to us face-to-face what we're going to experience across all their platforms, the quality of their animations. It's all created an eager sea of people waiting for those gates to open. While only time will tell how good the actual park will be, damn have they made it convincing that it will be the best.